Here is our hypno chat about the role of the birth partner and birth partner's questions. So whoever's going to be with you at the baby's birth is your birth partner. And they should be with you along this journey, learning the breathing techniques with you, maybe saying the relaxations to you. We'll come to that in another video, the script that you can use each night. So their voice becomes a trigger for relaxation. They understand how to calm themselves so they can maintain this bubble of calm around you. And I like to say that, like, if you want to give, your birth partner wants to know their job is to create a bubble of calmness around mama and field any questions before they get into that bubble. Okay, you will need to write a little note to the midwife saying that you advocate as the mother and whoever's name is, Mr. Smith, to be the one to ask questions to instead of you. Okay, so whoever your birth partner is, you pop their name on a little note and tell the midwife, and then they will tell the other staff that that is the person that should be asked the questions. And then the birth partner can decide if they need to involve you. We talk a lot in our pregnancy yoga classes about being in the parasympathetic nervous system, the breath creating the ideal hormones for birth, that oxytocin, that flow of the happy hormone. As soon as you're asked a question, you're coming into the frontal cortex, and it's not stressful, but it's bringing you back out of yourself, okay? And the more inside yourself you are during birth, the better it is. So unnecessary questions just aren't important for mum. They're for the birth partner. So what questions might the birth partner have, and what response might the birth partner have, or even you, as we're getting before the birth, you're going to have appointments that you're going to maybe on your own. And there's a lovely acronym, BRAINS. We've got the benefits, the risks, the alternatives, your intuition, nothing, and smile. So ask, what are the benefits of doing this? What are the benefits of not doing this? What are the risks of doing this? What are the risks of not doing this? What's your intuition telling you as a mum? What do you feel is the right thing to do? Do you want a little more time? It may simply be like, okay, we need to do this now. And you ask, well, what's the benefit of doing it now? And is there a risk to doing it in half an hour? Or could there be a benefit to do it later? Okay, and so you're finding out the pros and cons of said situation before saying yes or no. Because you can always ask, like, can we just have a little time to think about it? And you can go off, you can relax yourself with some breath, have a cuddle, have a kiss with your birth partner if that's appropriate, and maybe your intuition tells you that that's the best thing you can do. Maybe your intuition says, actually, I feel like I'm ready for whatever they're offering. Nothing. What happens if we do nothing? I probably just answered that, but are there benefits of doing nothing? There are risks of doing nothing? And then smile. So just relax. And I think it's important to say, I'm giving you all these options they may be offered to you, and encouraging you to ask these questions of the healthcare professionals. You're not going into battle with them. Like, midwives are there to give you the birth you want. They advocate for you to have the most natural birth possible if that's what you want, and they will do their best working with the protocols that they have to work with for the hospital they're employed by. Okay, and midwives don't get paid a lot of money. Okay, but why do they do it? Because every day they get to experience miracles, multiple miracles every day, where that new little baby passes from being in mama's tummy out into the physical world. Okay, it's magical. So apart from the BRAINS acronym, which I would say is super helpful, I've got some other questions here, and I'm just going to read some of them out because as much as some people are going to be very receptive to hypnobirthing, in some situations, maybe they're not. And so how you ask the question and the questions you ask can be really important. I wonder if you can help me. Could you explain that to me? We would rather not rush this birth unless something is wrong. Is something wrong? What's happening? Is my partner in danger? Is my baby in danger? If not, we'd like to leave it for a little while. You have given us the benefits of the proposed procedure and the risks of declining. We would like to know the risks of the proposed procedure and the benefits of doing nothing, with evidence and statistics for both courses of action. What other options are there that we could consider first? How would what you're suggesting affect my wife's labour? What effect could that have on the baby? Why do you feel that it is necessary at this point? What will happen if we don't do this? Are you suggesting this because it's hospital protocol or because it's evidence-based? Can you be sure that it will do more good than harm in my case? Why? Would you put that in writing, please? You can simply say, we haven't decided yet, or no, thank you. So yeah, ask questions. Know that you can ask questions. Tell them that you're practicing hypnobirthing when you go to the hospital, the birth centre, wherever you're doing it. Let them know, and then anytime a shift change, they will tell the next people on board. You can have a little sign to put up on the door as well. And so then, usually then, a lot of midwives have been trained in hypnobirthing now. They will understand most of what you're hoping for in your birth, and then anything else on your birth plan will be a bonus. So yeah, tell your birth partner they're there to create a bubble of calm around you and your baby, and to jump in there whenever they need to. Ask me if you have any questions.